I'm Matt, and we are getting ready to go pick up our next load. This one's kind of a different one, let's put it that way. So these are apparently going to be forklifts of some sort going into a dry van, and we needed like 10 straps and had to have wooden floors. So I'm assuming they're going to brace something or nail some board supports or something to the floor. And then he has listed as 40,000 pounds, but he also said it's only going to be 2 forklifts. They can only be so big because we have height and width restrictions, but it's going to be interesting. Going to pretend to be a flatbed for the day, I guess. We are 43 miles away from that pickup. Gonna probably leave out of here soon. We're at the Maybrook off of Maybrook, New York, off of 84. Just kind of got as close as we could. Yeah, is it over? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, got as close as we could to the pickup with a large truck stop, but yeah, we're gonna roll over there, probably pick up when we get there. Alright, rolling up to the shipper. Guess we should stop here. Man, sometimes when you get pretty far out there, you go through like little neighborhoods and stuff, and it doesn't feel like you should be there. Alright, so shipping and receiving this way. Yeah, JBT signs on there. Yeah, so it gets really like narrow and you're going through neighborhoods. I'm not a fan. That's some like northeast stuff. Well, sometimes Ohio too, but I don't know, man. You just like, you look for no truck signs all over, but the trees are kind of cut out for a truck. And then, alright, am I going straight ahead, do you think? Or there are some docks over here. Yeah, I guess I can go ahead and turn around and park next to this dumpster. That is true. Probably gonna drive. Straighten up, get out of the way, park, find somebody to talk to. Yeah, but anyways, you feel like you're in like a truck restricted route because you're going through like neighborhood, you know, watching you pass by everyone's family's house and stuff until you see another truck, and then you're like, hey, that's my people. We're supposed to be here. Alright. This is sufficiently out of the way, not blocking anybody in. Let's go find somebody to talk to. Alright, just got checked in. They gave us a door, kind of. No lines, and you have to be dead on perfect with the dock plate because the dock plate's so wide. So I have Liz out there to check where I'm at. 10 straps in the back. Yeah, they must get a lot of people that bring in those pull type straps.
Yeah.
The agent made sure we had ratcheting ones. That guy made sure we had ratcheting ones. why they don't have actual lines if it's so vitally important to get like spot on.
Yeah. I mean, people might not realize how much the visual stuff helps people get lined up, but this will be a good start, I think. We'll see from here.
Yeah, at least there's that cut in the pavement that I can kind of line up with.
Right, I was gonna say, if there were a line, this would be right next to the line, but let's see.
I can see the yellow line through the door in the trailer.
Yeah, I'm gonna see, we might be a little crooked though, with it.
You think?
Actually, maybe not. Might be on. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Just kind of have to see it from the inside to know if that's good enough, but
Yeah, if you want to...
looks good to me. Going there. Let's see.
Alright, we're going to see if that's good or if I got to straighten up a little bit more. Pretty cool place. Tons of room to back up, but down here, like I said, there's no... Let's see, yeah, there's no lines, and the dock plate's really wide. I'm assuming that's why he was pretty insistent that we had to be like dead on, but I mean, it's no problem. If it's not straight, I can always move it around, but my untrained eye, it looks pretty straight on with the dock, so hopefully they won't have any problems. Straps are in the back. I guess we're ready to get loaded now. The guy just motioned to me from the other dock and said that I needed to move the trailer over an inch, which sounds easy to somebody that doesn't drive, but it's not the easiest thing, and get directly lined back up, but 1 inch over, because if we went too far over, then I'd have to go back the other way, and then he told me that when I come back, I need to make sure that the wheel chock is actually snugly behind the tire. Because anybody that drives and you've ever like wedged one of the tire chocks in, and then they load you and it moves and everything shifts around and it gets wedged under there, yeah, that's what's going to happen right now. But we'll either drive over it or we'll deal with that when we're done. So yeah. It's like once this trailer starts moving, it just gets more and more wedged in there, and then it's almost impossible to pull out sometimes when it's like the trailer tire's sitting on the wheel chock. But we'll see what happens. But not my wheel chock, not my problem. We are loaded. So I went back there. The agent asked if I could take some pictures of the load and how it was strapped for getting these guys just like a blanket high value insurance policy. So at that point, they were still loading us, hadn't seen the load. So it was like, wow, this is getting kind of weird. Why would you need such a high value insurance for some regular forklifts? You know, I understand that normal forklifts probably, you know, 20, 30, 40 grand, I don't know the exact value, which the normal cargo insurance will cover that. So then they got done. Guy was like, hey, I heard you needed to take some pictures, follow me. So he turns on the light for the dock system, and then it was not anything what I was expecting. It's like an automated forklift that has this giant mast, and it is 2 of them, but there's like 5 pallets, and it's all disassembled, and it's very expensive. They make them in-house here. We're sealed, locked, loaded, and now we're waiting at the stop sign for the train. So I don't know. Oh, FedEx is, or UPS is letting me over.
In 1/4 mile, turn left on Route 32.
Yeah, that's good. Alright. the train crossing, everything was good. Yeah, man, this neighborhood is tight. I don't like it. Alright, so we come out of here, stop here on red. Yeah, this place is wild, but that's what you get in the Northeast. You go through like little neighborhoods and places that you feel like you shouldn't be, and whatever, all in the pursuit of money, right? You ever wanted to see what driving through little towns in the Northeast is like? Here we go. So this one's not too bad, but let's give Grandpa a heart attack. Get the trailer over so we're not hitting these cars apart. It's a little tighter. Alright. Trailer's good. We're going through a town. Doesn't feel like you should be here, but this is the main truck route. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. We are heavy. Also, 40,000 pounds. I think we're good weight distribution wise. We don't have to stop and scale, but I don't know. The paranoid part of me always says, why not? So we're gonna get down the road. Maybe I'll time lapse this part. You'll get to see the dirty windshield and all. Well, we made it over to the Pilot, but you have to go through the parking area, and it's over here to the left of the pumps, but we're in a backup waiting on the pumps, so I can't even get over to the scale yet. And probably don't even need to scale it, but we're here, so I'd rather scale it just to be safe. Well, I figured out what the traffic jam at that Pilot was. There was a RV that was going backwards through the fuel area, but it was swinging and basically broke down, blocking the scale and 2 fueling lanes going the wrong way. So I have no idea what that was all about. So we had to go down about 5 miles down to the TA that we spent the night at, and so we're trading one mess for another. Nope, you do enter from the fuel island side.
Turn left on Neelytown Road.
Really?
Yep, it says do not enter that way. Alright, so we're going to swing around. I thought that this was the entrance to it, but it is It's not. I guess I saw a bunch of people going through it
Turn left.
the wrong way last night. Yeah, that's true. So we'll swing around the parking lot and get scaled.
Turn right, then take the first left.
All of this just to show that it's legal, which I'm pretty sure it already is, but whatever. It'd be really silly to get an overweight ticket on an axle when it's like 15 bucks and 5-10 minutes of your time to scale it. Hurricane. It's all chromed out.
Turn left on Neelytown Road.
I don't know, man. Some of those hurricane trucks are like, I would equate to like Prime, where it's like, just because you can doesn't mean you should, you know? Like, there is some amount of taste that's required. All right, we're gonna pull the U-turn over here front since nobody's sitting there, so I can aim better at the scale. Because I guess if we would have came in the correct way, it would have been set up, but it was my fault. Alright, go as wide as possible.
In 500 feet, turn left,
As long as I can
then take
clear
the first left.
Yep. Yeah, look at that. Alright. You got the app up? Where we need to be. Ooh, yeah. We had the other trailer for so long, never had to change it. So as you can see from this exit, there's not a ton of room, especially if the people in front, like this truck that's up here, if they're pulled ahead a little too much, makes it really kind of tight getting out of here. Plus you have all the people coming into the truck stop. So this one's not my favorite, but the other one was inaccessible. So we had to come here. 32 and 30. Yeah. All right. We are legal, but you know, I'd rather spend the money and a little bit of time just to double check, because I don't know, like I said, it'd be silly to get a ticket when it's so preventable. Alright, so we're gonna have to come pretty close to this truck and start turning. Alright, we're out.
Turn left.
I'd love to get a
then
truck
take the
wash,
first
but
left.
it's just not happening right now. Alright, we're gonna get down the road. We're actually gonna run by the house, pick up some packages and stuff, and
Turn left.
I don't know how much
then
time we're
take
gonna
the
have
first
there,
left.
but we're gonna probably pick up when we get there, maybe if we switch drivers. It is the next morning. We made it down over to Rafine on 81, Rafine, Virginia. It's usually where we kind of stop when we need to get up and get going the next day. But it just makes us load everything up and be ready to roll out instead of like leaving from the house. It usually takes a little bit longer. Yesterday bought some pork belly and some beef ribs and hit those with the smoker most of the day. Liz picked up our new glasses from the optometrist. We had a good day. It was nice. We got a lot done in a short amount of time. And also, so I think when we were loading this, I said that it was a high value load, but I did misspeak. It is highly valuable for them in their operation, but it is not like a dollar figure high value. This is not a high value load. We did not take a high val load by the house. Just wanted to clear that up because I'm sure somebody's going to say something. But no, this is a normal load, falls under our normal cargo insurance, and there are no specifications of like watching the truck or anything like this. This is a solo load. So we're gonna get down the road. Got to get around this truck and then back out to the interstate, and we'll pick up a little bit later today. Well, we made it over to Hurricane Mills, Tennessee. We're on I-40 West. We have about 800 miles total to get to the delivery. Today is Sunday, so we're gonna probably spend most of the day driving. I'm gonna finish my breakfast burrito, then we're gonna get rolling. And I don't think we'll have any problems making it. We deliver, what, 7, 8 a.m., something like that, in the morning. So whatever we don't get done today, we can just snag the rest of the miles in the morning before the delivery. Get there, get this offloaded, and then stage ourselves for the next pickup. We're about to make the 44-mile drive over to the receiver. We'll see how long it takes them to unload their 2 automated forklifts. And then we have another load lined up after this that we need to kind of position ourselves closer for. And yeah, that'll start a whole new video. We're gonna end this one after we deliver here, get something up. It's been a few days now. We'll get over there and pick up then. Well, you ever get to a place and you feel completely out of place? We are definitely 100% at a flatbed facility. That guy gave me a very confused look when we rolled in with our dry van. And then he's asking me if we have a hard hat and safety vest, which we do, but we don't normally have to wear it because these places, well, one, we go to dry van places, not flatbed places, but I'll have to dig through the bunk and find it and put that on. He wants me to park next to Kringland. Alright. Guess everyone's taking their turns going around us. Site side so I can see where this flatbed is. There it is. Alright. So we're about to put on the hard hat and safety vest to figure out who is going to unload our drive-in. I don't know, all in all, this is a really good load though. The loading didn't take long. It just kind of sucked going through that little town, but I wish I was recording when we went in there. It was a lot more stressful going in. All right, turn off that. Turn off. Hey, still in the wrapper. So in the last year, we have used it 0 times.
0 times.
Safety vest up there.
Yeah.
We only have one hard hat, so I guess I'm
These
going
are
in.
going supposedly to the new facility that they're building, so we may or may not be getting stuff unloaded here. But we'll find
Cool.
out.
All right,
Mr. Pitts.
I'm gonna go in there and figure out who to talk to and where. Well, it took like 20 minutes to figure out we were definitely not in the right spot, which we kind of figured, but I mean, they were nice about it. She pointed us in the right direction. So we're gonna come out of here. The new plant is being built across the way. So we're gonna swing in there. I guess we have to exit out of here. I'm not sure if we go out the same way. talk to this guy again. And yeah, let him know that we're in the wrong spot. Okay, he knows.
Says he could have figured.
Yeah, I mean, more power to him. He sent us on our way over there. So we go out of here to the right. He said, don't turn into the parking area, but there's an entrance after that. So we got to figure that part out.
Yeah, the kind of bad part is there's
maybe
something
where that forklift just came out.
being built in any of the satellite views.
Right,
so
yeah,
it's all questionable. That's why I was like, I want to start with the place that I can see.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is the old plan. They're just building a new plan, so somebody here can tell us where to go.
Yeah, I just didn't want to get jammed up in the new stuff.
Exactly.
So, alright.
Not where it's
Construction entrance. Yeah, that might be.
Maybe.
Yeah. Sweetwater East construction entrance. That's us. Let's
Not
do it.
where that car was coming out.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. This says East entrance, so
Yeah.
let me look and see how. Yeah, no, that looks good. We're not gonna get stuck in there. There's like turnaround room and stuff. I just don't know where to go after this, but Sweetwater East. Yeah, that's right. We were in Sweetwater, Texas, if I didn't say it. Off of I-20, pretty much right off of I-20. All right, so that Dallas person did answer the phone when that person called, so we're probably gonna have to call and figure out where to go from here. Let's not take out the light pole. Pretty narrow for.
Did you say that you called that number?
No, that lady called.
Oh, that lady.
I did not.
So they are awake.
They are awake. I don't know. You want to give them a call?
Is he over here?
I have no idea. I'm gonna give that number a call. Well, we're over here at the east entrance. We just called our point of contact. He's in some other parking lot. I'm assuming this one over here where yeah, there's an excavator over there. I don't know. I have no idea. I told him we're just staying put. We can't be like meandering through this stuff. It's too tight to make it through. So he forwarded Liz's number over to the project manager or the point of contact, and he's going to be calling us. So I just told him we're going to sit here until somebody figures out where we are and where we need to be, and then lets us know so we don't get jammed up. Pretty sure there's enough room over here to get turned around, but other than that, we're just going to hang tight. Fun stuff. Oh, okay.
Last week, all those cars weren't there.
Right. Some other situation. All right, so this guy over here, one of the guys in the orange hard hat, he just came over and looked at our load, and we're gonna start getting it moving. He wants it over here to the right, in between the SkyTrack and this other equipment over here. And he was like, yeah, you can just whip it over there. I was like, yeah, I gotta see if there's enough room to like flip around or whatever. And he's like, oh, you can just go down there at the end and just kind of, you know, cut it over. And I was like, I don't know, man, I gotta look at that. He's like, oh, I did it last week. I was like, oh, you did? He's like, well, not me, the driver. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, well, I mean, I'm the one driving it, so I will make that call, I guess. It's such a mess, man. These construction sites. It's like they have never seen a big truck before in their life. But we can make it happen. That's why we are at the professionals. Yeah, a little blindside offset, you know, start the day. got backed into the door. It seems like it's quite a optical illusion from the line of the pavement to the building to something about maybe the building's at a slight angle or something, but it was hard backing in and getting it 100% lined up. These guys aren't used to using a dock system, obviously. So they were concerned with like the little tiny bit of gap from the side. And, you know, like at a normal dock, you get pretty close. The thing locks you in, the dock plate covers the distance. It's no big deal, but they are not used to docks and dock systems. So I had to try it a few times for them until they were satisfied. They locked it in, but I don't know, man. Sometimes this stuff is interesting to do. Sometimes it's frustrating, but I mean, it keeps it spicy, keeps it original. You know, like you don't get complacent. It's not a dedicated route. We're not going to food service warehouses all day every day. So I don't know. Part of me likes it. Part of me hates it while we're in there doing it, if that makes any sense. But they're getting us unloaded now. There's another Landstar truck that just pulled up. He's gonna get unloaded after us. And okay, I thought this guy was gonna park in our swing room to get out of here, but he did not. Yeah, and then after this, we're gonna probably head over to Sweetwater Walmart, get some groceries, and then we have to get over to our next load. So.
Right with you.
Okay. That's not a good sign.
Starts Jay.
Hey, this is Matt. I'm calling about a load on the Landstar board from Highland Heights, Ohio to Bostler City,
Yep.
LA.
Loads a Friday morning at 9 a.m. Delivers 8 a.m. Hey, I need somebody with at least 10 straps.
Yeah, we do have 10 straps.
Okay? You're on it if you want it.
Sure. Where's it going to? Like, who's the receiver?
Hang on 1 second. I'm sorry. The
Sure.
phone's beeping here.
Do we want it?
You there?
Yep.
Okay. This is rehearsal stuff for band. They're starting a tour in another week or two. They're going into a place outside Baton Rouge where they're doing rehearsals.
Okay.
And so it's there's in from different places. I'll deliver on Sunday morning. They'll have a crew there. Stuff rolls on and off, and it's pretty easy to deal with. Needs straps.
Sounds good. Yeah, put us on it.
Give me a tractor number. Perfect. I'll send you everything you need. Okay. The only big thing with these guys is being there when they ask you.
Okay.
9 a.m. on Friday, 8 a.m. on Sunday. Okay.
Yep. Sounds good. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, bye.
That sounds perfect.
See, that's how easy
wonder-
booking a load should be.
Right, I wonder what kind of places we'll be going to. But I mean,
It's probably going to be warehouse type
yeah,
stuff.
I was gonna say it sounds like if they're preparing for a tour, it
Yeah.
doesn't sound like it would be too bad.
Yeah, so that, just to let you guys know, that load just popped up about a minute ago. So when I said that's not a good sign, usually stuff like that that's paying really well and it lines up really nice and it's light, this has down 32,000 pounds, but if it's band equipment, I don't think it'll be that heavy, but either way, not that bad. These loads get scooped up so fast, so if you call and they're like, hold on, I'm on the other line, that they're usually booking the load that you want to call in. So that's why I said that, but that's cool. Works out well. Nice, and I'm glad I could catch it on camera. So the reason we haven't been filming a whole lot of like call on load type stuff is because we usually book out so far out that there is no like games and there's no nonsense. Typically it's like that, like, hey, just got posted, this picks up on the 23rd, it's currently the 19th, so there's not a whole lot of people fighting for that load. it's not like the day of stuff, you know, where you have 100 trucks calling on 10 loads that are getting posted. So we have been just like calling just like that. It was like a minute long conversation, like, hey, this looks good, cool, you want it? Yeah, cool, all right, here you go. So like recording that for you guys, because like one, we're just kind of calling them as they pop up like that, and we don't always have the camera ready, and two, it's not as interesting as trying to book day of, because then you get some silliness. But I'm glad I could catch that one at least. So hey, I guess I forgot to update, we're at the 3-hour mark of being in the door. They brought over some specialized rolly jack lifts and they've been banging around in the trailer, but we are not done yet. See how long it takes. Alright, it was like a 3.5, 4 hour unload, whatever, something like that. We let the agent know, and he was like, oh, I thought you guys were gone hours ago, because Landstar has that Landstar Connect app, but it's really terrible because it uses like geofencing. So when you get to the area,
Take the route on the left.
it marks you as arrived. So then if you stop somewhere and you go check in, and then they're like, hey, go to this door, the second that you start moving again, they it marks you as, all right. Yeah. I definitely had a yield, but whatever. Stopped. It marks you as departed. So you get there, arrive, and then move to the dock to get unloaded, and it marks you as you're already done. So if the agent doesn't actually like talk with you, or like if the driver doesn't send them updates or anything like that, they have no idea. So I didn't know that he thought we were already gone, but we also didn't really have an update for him other than we're not done yet. So we let him know at like the 3-hour mark that we were still there and they were going a little slow. And then Liz is gonna update them on us getting out of there.
But they were also working that entire time. You could hear them.
Yeah, it's not like they were just like messing around or anything. It wasn't like a grocery warehouse where they like unload one pallet and then disappear for 4 hours. So
They were being careful, which is understandable.
yeah, so we'll pick up. We're heading over to the Walmart now. We are all shopped up, ready to go. Now I got to get out of this Walmart parking lot without running over curbs, cars, or people. In that order. Let's see. It is hot. It's hot in Texas. Imagine that. Definitely had to pull the shorts back out from the top bunk. We had put them away because it's pretty cold everywhere we've been so far.
Take the first right.
Good old Texas. Alright, let's get around this corner here. I saw some guy go straight here, but he would be turning. Go. Can't make the turn with you there, sir. Yeah, I saw somebody go straight. It's a traffic on that way. It's a pretty shallow turn. You're definitely running over everything, sir. That's not an exit. Or that's not an entrance. That's an exit. All right. So we're gonna come out of here. We're gonna go wide to not run over the curb. We're gonna go under this overpass, do a Texas U-turn, and get back on, get on I-20
Turn left at the
eastbound.
traffic light, then take the first
We'll
left.
pick up when we stop somewhere. Made it over to Wichita Falls. We're gonna stay here for the night, pick up tomorrow, and then start a new video then. So thank you for watching, and we will catch you on the next one.